Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back a little bit ahead of schedule because the last game finished early. Just setting up the lobby now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, grand finale time. We're playing Ascent again. I believe this is a best of 3. Do not quote me on that, however. It looks like we are going to be in for a great time. It looks like the enemy team here is running a triple. I can't think of his name. Never mind. Looks like they're off of it right now. Chamber, that's his name. Like I said, it's been a minute. Looks like they might... Looks like BSC is running the normal layout here. I'm just making sure that the... Oh, yep. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. I was watching the last of the last stream just to make sure that the sound was okay. Still had audio coming in, so I had to mute the stream outside. But it looks like BSC is running their normal comp here. They are starting out on defense, and it looks like we got that nice katana coming in from Rain here. Just learned his name's Logan, actually. I've been out of touch for a little bit here, but looks like Looks like they're running the normal one way. My apologies. I'm a little rough right now, but it looks like the enemy team is running 1 at A, 4 at B. So it looks like they are going to be going for a B push this first round. Looks like 3 got suppressed there right outside of B. Looks like they're just waiting on first contact here. Nothing too crazy just yet. Looks like a smoke does come out blocking spawn. Knife does not hit anything. It looks like they are starting to push onto site right now. 1 out on site takes out Adam. Caleb misses a couple of shots there, very unfortunate, and retreats back into the smoke. 4v5 currently, and it looks like BSC is mounting up their retake currently. Looks like 1 is up highway, 1 is in main, the rest are on site. Let's see what they do here. It looks like they unfortunately were able to get that trade. 2v2 currently on site. Rain takes out a smoke, and it looks like Robert's also smoking. 1 is back in boat and 1 is on site. We're pushing through 1v1. Perfectly the same amount of health. It looks like he was looking the wrong way. A beautiful clutch. Believe he has this here. .09 seconds left on that defuse for Rub. Great comeback there. It does look like BSC is full buying to their potential right now. I believe the enemy team is going to be full saving this round. Shotgun coming out from Adam, as is his normal strategy. Looks like we got 2 down mid for a sniper fight. KJ turret is disabled. It looks like they are pushing A site. They currently do have 3 people potentially going main, 2 people mid. Looks like they're just waiting for the opportunity to push somewhere. It does look like they are going to be flanking in tree. Robert might be getting killed here. Luckily, he looked around at the perfect timing. Did blind. Caleb also got a kill on site, and it looks like Caleb will clean up all on site. That was a great peek and shot by Silva. It looks like last 2 are known, and they are both by door. 1 down, and the other one down as well. Caleb getting a 4K on site. Now, I believe pre-game someone was talking about taking the bonk. I can't think of a baseball bat. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like anyone on the team actually has that. It looks like BSC is going to be on a save round or a bonus round. It looks like Caleb is setting up his normal traps. Do have a one-way going out on A site, but it looks like the enemy team is kind of playing for picks right now. We have some in tiles, some top of mid. We'll see where this goes. Oh, it looks like Robert almost had that shot there. Just unfortunately got 1 tapped instead. Looks like they are starting to advance towards A site. No contact as of yet. It is now known that they are going A site. Looks like one of our team goes down A. Great shot by Logan right there. Looks like he's going to be peeking into window. Unfortunately, he gets tagged, but I don't think anything's going to come of it. 1 down in tree, 1 more tree. Looks like we're going to chase that down. Will they get the kill? And unfortunately, looks like they did have to trade 1v2. Adam left. Looks like he might either be going for picks or he might actually try to defuse here. Does actually look like he might just be going for picks here. Great pick by Adam. Last one is Hell, but I do not think they have it. Adam might actually have the clutch here. He doesn't. However, that was a very good try by him. You know, now that I think about it, I think the reason why he lost that is because they summoned a Pot of Greed for an additional 2 cards. I think that's the issue right there. Not really even a skill gap, just the heart of the cards. So, you win some, you lose some. It looks like BSC is going to be full buying this round. It looks like we do have an Odin coming in from Caleb. It looks like he might be setting up for some wall shenanigans. I like it. It would be a very good round for those wall shenanigans as well. However, it does look like the enemy team is kind of splitting up where they're going. I think they might be playing for picks here. Looks like they are starting to conglomerate over at A site. Ryan with first contact. I think he dashed in the wrong direction, maybe. That's very unfortunate that someone was just right there. Great headshots by both people, though. Oh, unfortunate timing there. It looks like they were able to plant A, and it looks like BSC is starting to retake. Great ping through, but I think that's hitting Jenny. Got some intel there via map markers. It looks like 1v2 currently, and that's the round. Caleb currently 7-2. Paul's kind of, I think he needed to get his warm up there a little bit. Probably start heating up really soon. Adam 3-3-3 as well. Pretty even spread here actually for the BSC team. Looks like a save round is coming in from the enemy team. It is round 3. Round 4, my apologies. Round 4 coming in 3-1 BSC. Looks like the enemy team is currently trying the pick method. Recon Dart does come out on A site. So far, nothing else util-wise. Smoke did come out for medic onto A site. It does look like they might start pushing up mid. Looks like a kill comes in from Logan on tree. Looks like all of their team is right down mid. It's like they might be sort of going back towards tree now. Logan holding a great angle, one of my favorite angles right there. Be able to watch a main and have a little bit of cover from that tree side. Does look like everyone on the enemy team is going up trees right now. Omen with the bomb watching behind. Great kill. Great spray. Can he get this last one? And that's an ace for Logan. Amazing. And much like the running prank, I will absolutely get everyone else's ace recorded from their point of view, except for Paul's. Never once have I caught a Paul 5 or a Paul ace. Everyone else I have. It looks like a full buy is coming out from the enemy team right now. Looks like BSC is still kind of riding the high from not really losing a terrible amount of people, but it does look like a rush is coming in on B site currently. Do have some sheriff spam through the wall to see if they can get some nice early damage. It does look like full util is being used from the enemy team currently. They unfortunately weren't able to break the KJ ult, so unfortunately it was kind of just a mad dash to get as much damage in as they could. Slow rotate over from Logan and Rob, as there's not much they can really do except for get some util out of the enemy. That is very unfortunate. Pot of Greed drew an additional 2 cards from the deck as they were not watching Pizza. Currently 4-2 in BSC's favor on round 6. Will they stack up the perfect 9-3 curse again? We will find out. Looks like they are stacking up for a B rush this round. Looks like it is a hard B rush. Adam was pinged but is able to relocate. Looks like some more util comes out from the enemy team, but they do not push up as far as they could. One does push onto site, and the rest of them are off site as they were cut off by a molly. Looks like Adam does fall, however, BSC is able to rotate most of their people over at this point. Looks like we do have one lurk in mid, 1 kill on site. It makes it a 4v3. They are planting, and it does look like there is a late rotate from KJ. Let's see if Paul can get some cheeky damage in right here. Gets 1. Throws off the sonar. Was not able to ping anybody, but was able to get one of them, making it a 2v1. Very winnable for Logan. Unfortunately, he was not able to win that. Whopper coming in with a 3k, and it looks like he has that twitchy pinky finger again. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe something is going around. Looks like a force buy is coming out from BSC, as they will need to kind of ruin the economy of the enemy team. Enemy team is currently pretty stacked right now, and it looks like an Odin is coming out from Whopper. We will see what happens, and it looks like they are going A site. It does look like they are using Omen Sight, but a great kill through the smoke from Paul. Looks like he might be able to get another one, maybe. Depending on if Paul feels a little frisky for this, he might actually use his ult for the defuse. Looks like he doesn't, because that would be a death sentence. And his recon bolt was destroyed, but he was able to pick up another one through the smoke. It looks like he is now employing his ult. Let's see if he gets any value from it. He does get one. He does get another one. Paul, 1 kill away from an ace, knows he's trees. Will he be able to get the ace? Looks like KJ is using her last util. He does know where it is. He does go for the defuse. What a team player. Oh, he wasn't able to get the ace and wasn't able to clutch the round. Unfortunate. What a very close round, but that one round was able to slingshot Paul from almost last to first. It looks like him, Caleb, and Ryan are basically tied. Looks like there is another force buy coming in from BSC. Meanwhile, the enemy team has perfect econ to just kind of ride this out. They will need to kind of spoil that somehow. It looks like Caleb is being very aggressive right now with the shoddy. Let's see if he can't get a couple extra things here. His presence was detected, however, they don't know if that was on the other side of the wall or not. He might still be able to sneak out a kill here. If he is able to get one, would be very advantageous, but it looks like he will be flushed out, and nothing from that. However, Adam is able to sneak up that kill and does get a good gun. Logan here, on the other site where they are planning, looks like is gonna maybe look for a little bit of damage he can get in early as Adam rotates over. Looks like he's not gonna find any value, however, is able to put a little pressure on their heaven. Does look like Sova is playing fairly back, just waiting. See if that flash was able to get them on site. Will he get the person in hell? Absolutely does. They are still both alive. They know one is trees. Last person on site, they don't know about it. They do know about it now, and unfortunately it looks like Pot of Greed drew an additional 2 cards from the deck. That's crazy. I don't know how they still have Pot of Greed in regulation. It should be banned, honestly, from competitive play, but hey, you know what? I don't make the card game. Looks like it is 4-5 now in the enemy team's favor. We are checking in with Caleb on his trip setups right now, and it looks like he does have a perfect standing level. It looks like he actually does go in for the crouching level. Good choice there. It looks like the enemy team is going to run it down B again, as that has been working. Looks like that sonar doesn't pick up anyone down B. However, they do know that there is some people going down mid, and it looks like they might just be playing for picks here. Bomb is down at the top of B main. It unfortunately looks like right now they won't be getting too much intel. It's like they're about to push out onto B site. Unfortunate that Molly didn't go just a little bit deeper in there. It would have probably gotten Adam. Great follow-up on there. 3v2. 3v4, my apologies. Closing out this round. At least it won't be a 9-3 curse. It looks like Paul has learned from the last push, full checking Pizzeria. However, he doesn't check down main and gets tapped. Logan now knows that there is one person down main. Fortunately didn't know that he was right there, and it looks like Rob might be saving this round. Rob's sitting with a very comfortable spot right outside of A main. He knows that they're probably not going to go this way, as KJ has her util set up right here, mid-top. Currently, they are going through B lobby, and it doesn't look like Rob is actually going to get found, as, like I said, it was a very safe spot where he was. Rob probably going to have enough to pay off someone's buy. However, I believe they are just going to be saving this round. Actually, more looking into it, it looks like this might be another force buy from BSC. 4-6 currently. One more round until halftime. Looks like Ryan might be getting a little spicy. Trying to look for a Marshall pick right outside of A long. Will it pay off? Looks like util is going down mid, however, no util currently. It looks like he did miss that shot and is very low health for it. Looks like they are full rushing A site. Looks like that KJ ult is a little bit short, and it does not cover the entire site. And heaven. It actually does cover a fair amount of site. And it looks like we do have Paul coming in on a cheeky little flank right here. Adam is flashing out on the site. He did get some damage in on the Omen, however, it was not enough to kill him. It sounds like they're spraying through with an Odin. Whopper. That's crazy. Adam does get a pick right outside of heaven. Great pick to start with. It looks like he's flashing out. He's going to jump down, but unfortunately Whopper is standing right there. It looks like Whopper absolutely goes triple Whopper on them. Last round and a half, and they are able to full buy, minus Robert is not able to buy full shields. However, he is an absolute beast, and I don't think this would make a difference. While the other team is absolutely stacking on funds currently. Looks like they might be going in for another split attack here. Enemy team has been doing this a fair amount. However, it does not look like anything was taken from that. No cheeky kills. They do know one person is down A main. A kill does come in from Whopper Whopper on Robert. It does look like they were able to trade. It is a 4v4 currently. Sova on the enemy team did use their ult. Unfortunately, Paul died with his ult. Looks like the late rose hate from Caleb is coming in. Looks like Adam and Logan are setting up in heaven, ready to push. Looks like Adam did use his ult on the final round. They do have intel on here. Looks like it is a 2v2, 2v1. Oh, unfortunately, he was just a little shy. That was a very hard angle to peek. Alright, at halftime it is 4-8. It is okay because BSC does shine on their offense. Looks like they are varying up their buy a little bit on the enemy team. It looks like they have some sheriffs coming out, some light armor, and some ghosts. Meanwhile, BSC is sticking to their normal play. Looks like they do have 2 ghosts this time. Two shield. I can't think of what it is right now. 3 streams are kind of getting to me. 3 classics. Oh, and it does look like they have a frenzy as well. That is very on scene from the BSC team. Let's see, they might be kind of going up slow here. Recon Dart does go out onto site. Looks like everyone is playing on teams except for the guy in heaven who does take Paul out. That is unfortunate. Looks like 2 heaven on the enemy team. Do get a trade. It does look like it is 2v3 currently. 2v2 currently. 1 out in a tree. And 1 in heaven. Looks like Caleb is watching heaven. Hopefully going to be able to pick up that spike and get a plant coming in. It does look like his tree is wide open. Does look like Caleb is going for the close plant. And it actually succeeds. However, not much was able to be gotten from that as, you know, do what you need to do. They did get plant money though, which is absolutely amazing. Let's check in with Whopper Whopper. I believe this round is going to be a full save from the BSC team, currently 4-9. It does look like they are spending a little bit of that eco on a shield and a ghost. Does look like the enemy team is going full buy, so we will see how this goes. Does look like 2 of them are rushing up mid. 1 does get picked. That is a very unfortunate flash into Cowboy getting a 4K. Looks like the full buy coming in from the BSC team. It looks like the enemy team is riding their bonus round. Caleb is setting up some backside trips. It looks like he is going to peek mid with camera. Looks as almost if BSC is going for a double-pronged approach here. Will they get any picks down mid here? Great damage in on the Jet. Jet is very close to dead here. Do know 1 is down mid. I don't think they will pursue that. However, let's check in up here at trees. Looks like Caleb is able to pick 1 up, and he is going to use his ult. That is going to let them know that B is completely open. So it looks like they might go plant B. Looks like we might have a potential for an attack. Looks like Jet is going to be going up and around. Caleb unfortunately does not connect those shots. However, they do know one is going through mid. Ooh. Pot of Greed does unfortunately take out Caleb. However, it is a very close 3v3. I would even call this a 3v2 almost, as Jet does not have much health left. Looks like Paul is getting very risky with this. And it looks like it pays off here. 2v1, 1v1, and Logan was able to pull it off. Pot of Greed absolutely exploiting the draw 2 additional cards from the deck here, as he is 19 and 8. Oh, look at that sword. It's so beautiful. If only I played this game. It does look like another full buy comes out of the enemy team. They do need to win this or else they risk their entire eco. It does look like BSC is on a little bit of a budget here as they don't have full buys. Looks like they are just waiting down A, as Jet was able to get 2 picks. It is 4v5 right now. They might be able to make it 3v3. They were able to make it 3v3. Now it is an even fight. No ults on either side. Rob is able to pick up an actual weapon now, and it looks like we have a very slow push up B side. Maybe looking for just a little cheeky pick on that KJ. If they're able to get that KJ out, B site is completely open to them. Fortunately, it looks like the turret is going to be in a really bad spot. I don't think there is going to be much he can do here. Smokes go out B market, and it looks like they actually put the smoke out to block the turret to move up. However, it does look like he is re-rotating back into mid. Looks like they might take this up tree right now, as they do know Sova is over on B side. Yes, it looks like they are fully rushing it down. One is suppressed. They know one is on site. However, he is going to go for the plant. It looks like they did get that kill. It is currently a 2v1, and it looks like the enemy team is coming mostly from heaven. Does look like we have intel up on heaven. So we do know that both of them are up there. However, I think at this point they are just going to use passive recon. And if he hits it right now, oh, that's perfect. They have no idea. What a great setup right there. I would have absolutely, like, done in with that and peeked into my camera too early. Great cleanup. It is now 6-10. BSC is on a comeback, and it does look like the enemy team does have to save here, as they did risk all of their eco in that last round. It does also look like BSC might not be able to full buy. Will Caleb, yep, it does look like Caleb does pitch in and buys Paul a gun. Great decision. And it does look like a pretty even spread across everyone. Rob is absolutely choking. Maybe he should have had a burrito on the break. 4v4, it did look like they traded down mid. Jet does now have a weapon, which is dangerous. However, I believe they do know one is down in tiles. And looks like Paul is able to follow up on that. Does look like another kill does go down mid. And it does look like another kill goes down mid. I feel like a broken record. They do know the last one is in market, so it looks like they are all going to go A. Now the Sova might full rotate over and try to stop the plant. However, I do not think there is much he could do. Adam uses his util to see if Sova is up heaven, and it does not look like he has pushed up that far yet. However, now he is starting to push up. Looks like he got a pretty even split on site right now. One behind Jenny, one looking at trees, and one looking from far sight. Don't think that Sova is going to be able to do much. but we will see. Does look like the push in from Sova has gone. And it looks like he does get one before he gets taken down. That is a very good blow against the econ of BSC. Does not look like it affected it too much. It looks like everyone's still able to full buy, but that is a full buy from the enemy team as well. Looks like Whopper is going in with that juicy Odin, and it does look like Pot of Greed was thinking about, oh, I guess he bought the op for the Jet. We will see if that pays off. It looks like Jet is opping down mid, and it looks like BSC is going to rush down to B. I bet you they are going to use Adam's ult once they get an intro pick. Jet is peeking down mid with that op, very dangerous. But it looks like they might not even have to spend any util just yet. Smoke does come in from Paul, and it does look like they are using Adam's ult to get on site. Tons of util comes out. Probably a call down that they are in Boathouse came out. And it is still a 5v5, assuming they can get him up. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get him up in time. Whopper's just too much of a beast. But it does look like Robert will be able to get this res off here. Last one is Market. Looks like Logan does have the angle here. I don't think he wants to peek an op, however. So he is playing this very passively and waiting to hear back from his other teammates. And it does look like that Jet might be saving. Might be going to reposition or look for exit picks. My guess would be exit picks. Well, it does look like she is going into sight here, using up some util to try and see where they are. No info has been gathered, and it does look like she might just sit there and look for exit picks. Will BSC try to run down the up, or will they just save? It looks like they are going with the smart decision of saving. However, Adam might not make it out of there. Actually, Adam makes it out just by a tiny margin. It does look like they will be saving that op for next round. 8-10, BSC on a comeback. It looks like the enemy team is broke again, so they will have to force buy to complement the op. Looks like they are going Sheriff Light Armor. It looks like BSC is just kind of riding the eco from what they had left over from last round. Looks like BSC might be going for another B strat here. Looks like Adam might be going to look for mid. Might be looking for an exit pick off of A site. Actually, it looks like he might be faking A site. We'll see if they pull off of B. It does look like that actually worked. So KJ is the only person on B, and it looks like they are starting to push in right now with a L-drone. L-drone is pushed in, and it looks like Sova and I can't think of what his name is, the robot, KO is rotating back over. Looks like their entire team is back over on mid B site. Two of them sitting in spawn, the rest of them in market. And it does look like they do get tagged by that ult. However, it does not look like the ult was able to take anyone out. 4v5 in favor of BSC currently. However, BSC is not looking great on health. Looks like Paul was going to try to run them down. Unfortunately, it did not go the best. Ooh, very unfortunate. However, we did pull ahead. Cowboy going off and Logan going off in the same round. Both 3Ks. Looks like Paul is absolutely on the comeback now, as we are on attack. Logan is also popping off. Caleb popping off. Looks like Robert's kind of having a hard time. However, he does have 14 assists. That counts for something, and he is putting down tremendous smokes. Great smoke play coming out from him, and it looks like the enemy team is pulling out as much eco as they can. It looks like BSC is just going to play this one slow here. Caleb looking for any picks mid that he can. However, he is going to use the camera to try and peek down mid-long. No really good information gained from that. However, they do know that there is no one looking currently. It looks like they are going to be running trees. Recon does go in, and they do know that Jet is on the side. Looks like KJ did switch sites as well. Looks like Adam was able to get the wallbang on the Jet. And it looks like they got mollied out. Unfortunately, Paul stands in a molly for quite some time. It looks like this might be a lost round for BSC. 2v3 in enemy team's favor. However, I feel like they did get a lot of util. 2v2, absolutely winnable here. KJ does have ult, but Sova has ult to counter. Let's see what happens here. Looks like no information off of that. They do only have 12 seconds left. 12 seconds left with one enemy left. It does look like they are going to go for the plant. However, I don't know if they'll be able to get it off. Adam is able to get it off. He knows exactly where he is, and he does clutch it. What an absolute mad lad. Oh, grab the Odin. Oh, man. Adam didn't grab the Odin. Maybe that's for the better. Does look like the enemy team is force buying a lot now. Maybe desperate, as it is now tied 10-10 in the 20th round. Does look like BSC is sitting on a bunch of wealth, and it does look like they are going with the default here. Kind of suss it out where the enemy team is. They do have KJ to lock down a site, however they do have the Sova ult to balance it out, so they do need to kill one or the other. It does look like presence was detected over on B side, however that's not necessarily telling. And it looks like Paul is gathering intel with his drone. So far nothing on site. Looks like they will have a recon dart going out. Tons of enemies on site, however, I feel like BSC might be able to do this. Flash goes out, they know one is down low. Flashbang was out, and he was able to get the spike carrier. Looks like 4v3 in favor of the enemy team. Rain and Robert in a decent position. They do not know that there is one coming from behind them, however. Oh, and he did get behind them. That was still a very good chance. However, Pot of Greed still too strong. Please nerf. 11-12 here on the 21st round. Looks like everyone might force buy on this round. BSC is in a decent spot to full buy. However, I don't think they're going to be able to buy for one person. And it does look like there is a lot of armor coming in on the enemy team. Looks like a 2-person or a 4-person push onto A might happen here. Don't think that picked up anybody, so they have no idea that they are at A currently. Let's see if Caleb is able to get a free pick on rotate here. So far, nothing. Oh, and it looks like, unfortunately, Jet was able to get it, but that was just enough time for them to grab a site. Looks like plant will be going down sometime. And it looks like it's going down right under heaven. 4v4, currently even. Pretty even on ults as well. 4v3, does look like the Sova ult is coming out. Adam is able to get a cheeky jump shot out of heaven. Will he get another one? It does look like he almost did. Great round to tie it up again from BSC. Looks like this game will be down to the nail biter. I, for one, did not bring enough water for this. Looks like full save round from the enemy team, as they are probably trying to save for match points at this point. It does look like plenty of locations were rap god, revealed with that arrow. However, not much was capitalized on it. Paul does look to be very low on health, and that is very unfortunate, getting 2 kills from Jet. Oh, Paul is probably mauling as of right now. Sova ult does come out, and they do know where people are currently. It does look like they are slow pushing up mid currently. Sova throwing a dart super far down mid. However, it did not pick up anybody. 4v3 currently in enemy team's favor. 4v2 in enemy team's favor. Rob was able to pick up a very clean kill. It did lose armor in the process. However, I think they can come back from this. Omen Flash did come in, and it does look like Logan was able to clean that up. Looks like Adam, I'm so used to Adam playing Omen. It looks like Rob does TP over to site. It does not look like Logan knew that KJ was coming up behind him. Very winnable here. It looks like Rob is full rotating through trees. Will he be able to get there in time? Knows the defuse is going. It looks like Rob was able to pull it off. What a great mind game. It looks like this is match point 12-11 in favor of BSC, and it looks like Whopper is going for yet another Omen. Not Omen, Odin. It does look like BSC has full buys here. And it does look like the enemy team also has full buys. This is a very even fight. However, it does look like Adam has his ult. In the way that they are setting up, it looks like they might be going for another ult push. And it does look like they are ult pushing right here. Great push. Unfortunately, I think there was a flash that went in. It kind of ruined that push. However, they're very good standing right now. Rob was able to pick up 1. Adam was able to pick up the remaining. It looks like Spike is down. 2v1. Adam was unable to pick up the Spike because there was a weapon in the way. Probably a Jet ult is going to come out here. And it is unfortunate that he got caught with his pants down, tying up the game. 12v12 match point. It looks like no Odin is picked up here. I think Whopper might have had enough of it. Overtime round 1 on Ascent. I will not get enough of this sword. I absolutely love the look of it. BSC is back on defense, and it looks like both teams are obviously full buying. An Odin does come out from Whopper. It does look like Caleb has an Odin of his own. Let's see who's the better Odin. It does look like they are stacking B site very heavily. 3 people and bomb on there, and it does look like there is some KJ and KO interference right up top mid. Looks like they might actually be playing towards mid this round. They do know KJ is up at top. Logan was able to get a quick kill mid. Let's see if he is able to get another one. It looks like they are quietly going into A right now. It looks like Caleb is completely ready for this. Looks like Caleb was able to clean up that kill. Absolutely worth it the way those tripwires were. 3v5 currently on overtime round 1. Looks like KJ is currently going into sight. Will he be able to clean that kill up? It does not look like it. It looks like they are actually playing towards mid. Smoke does come out onto mid, which makes me think that they are going to rotate over towards A site through trees. And it does look like the rotate through trees is in full effect. Will they be able to peek these angles in just a way where they can get away with it? It looks like they know they are now on site. It looks like that cheeky Omen spray or Odin spray through the wall is going to take into effect. 2v3 currently in favor of BSC. Looks like they just started planting right now. Huge advantage, 3v1. However, they do know where it is, but it is not enough in the end. That is overtime round 1 going to BSC.
Switching sides. Match point.
Looks like BSC might be running it down B side again, as this is the prevailing strategy. It does look like KJ is set up on A, so that is a very great decision. However, the way that they are stationed, it might be a mid push. Looks like that KO is going to get very greedy. And it does look like the Jet also gets greedy just a little bit down mid and does get picked for it. 4v5 in favor of BSC. It looks like we are moving mid. Believe it is going to be a tree push onto A site. KJ turret and mollies are gone. The only thing that she has currently is her bot. That is currently down 2. KJ has no more util, and it looks like one is going to be hell and the rest are going to be heaven. KJ goes down. It is going to be a 3v5 on site for BSC. Looks like Omen is faking going trees. However, I do not think it's going to matter as BSC is very set up on site. Great flash entry from the enemy team. Let's see if it gets anything. 1 kill from them. It looks like it actually is fairly close. 1v1 currently. And Paula was able to win it out. GG. Final stats for it. It looks like Pot of Greed, just a little greedy, and maybe needs to be fine-tuned by the card creators. I'm not sure who actually does Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think it's Wizards of the Coast, but, you know, I used to play it. It was when I was a kid. Pot of Greed, still OP. I believe that is the end of the stream, if I'm not mistaken. However, I will have to get, yeah, it does actually look like that might be the case. We shall find out. I am going to go to the waiting, and I will be back shortly.
on that omen, then we bury that thing. One second, peeps. I gotta visit the astral right there. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Revealing area. Thanks.
Flawless.
We all did our part. Right here.
Need that back.
Joke's over! You're dead!
One enemy remaining.
Mike's digging. Thanks, little man. Rash is ready. You did good. Someone's there.
energy.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Got the spike, Wings.
Found them. You are divided. Finished.
Enemy mark. Scanning ahead.
One enemy remaining.
Alarm bot out.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose! You want more? Here's more!
Last player standing.
It's good, cuate.
It is over. Scanning ahead. Need a drop. Thanks.
Watch your eyes! Scouts down. Flash! Careful now.
And you're done.
One enemy remaining.
Placing bomb safe. Bomb safe.
remaining. Last round before the switch.
Going up.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Spike down A.
Our spike carrier is dead.
Target down.
Last player standing.
Dead.
One enemy remaining.
Careful now. Oh, you thought you put up a fight?
Switching sides.
Right there.
Here. Track them down. Revealing area.
Take them out.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
are strong because we are together. Don't forget that.
Placing sentry.
Someone's there.
Watch your eyes!
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Come into the unknown. Silence. Scanning ahead.
Thirty seconds left. Spike planted.
Revealing area. Out of charges.
Wingman's down.
Last player standing. planted.
Without concealment.
Enemy remaining.
You can tell a person's character by their first action. Check me then, eh?
My ultimate's ready.
Placing sentry.
Come on, let's go!
Oi! Protect our homeland.
Watch your eyes!
Spike down A.
Come on, let's go!
I know exactly.
Last player standing.
Put down!
One enemy remaining.
Ooh! That's going on a highlight reel for sure. Here. Here.
Spike planted.
Dizzy's up top. Dizzy has targets. Blow him up, Mosh.
Last player standing. Overtime.
Right there.
Got spike.
Can't use that. My ultimate.
Last player standing.
Concussing it.
Enemy remaining. Switching sides. Match point.
My people, are you ready? You must cultivate a sense of calm. Should I play some stars in this reality?
Turret out.
Out there.
Going up.
Spike down. Attacker spawn. Thirty seconds left. Left. One enemy.
No one escapes my sight. No one.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Right here.
Turret out.
Spike planted.
Revealing area.
Shot my wingman.
Last player standing. Switching sides. Overtime. Overtime.
Hey.
Alarm bot out.
Scanning ahead. Shock dart.
Arm grenade out.
Player standing. Switching sides. Match point.
Placing sentry.
Scanning ahead.
Remaining. Last player standing. Switching sides. Overtime.